Hello. Didn't see you there. Greetings and welcome to the first big, well, not really the first Big 3 update, but an update nonetheless. So you guys are probably wondering, Bugsy, how goes I'm a Gaming Goddess? Oh, the second episode is almost ready. It's got a lot of scenes to write. Um, we're still doing High Swap Friend Simulator. Um, and still thinking thinking of ways to make my little my little Paper Mario Let's Play a Bridge series a little bit funnier. Working on other stuff along with that I've had a lot of work on myself. The funny thing is, you know, my my school that I the school I was in before I graduated, I always complained like a little bit of how I got so much work to do. But little did I know, a few years later, I'd be doing the same thing to myself, willingly. Ain't that ain't that freaking funny and yet ironic? Either way it goes, still working, guys. Um, I want to just say about the Funimation's Blocked in Japan video. Listen, I'm gonna say this once, and I'm gonna say this so you all can hear it. I made a mistake. I made up for it. Look at my other video after that. Basically, me just saying, yeah, I made a mistake. I misheard. And yes, I do know what licensing works. How licensing works. Again, when you're like me, you want this Funimation crap to end because Funimation has not only desecrated everything you kind of held dear about the anime community, but also burned it in how you desire you want it, how you really just want it to end, and the fact that you're not thinking logically, more on emotion than actually thinking real logically here. Of course you're going to jump. Of course you're going to jump for a minute, and then when I really took a minute and really looked at this video and really understood everybody's comments, and the people in my comments were like, dude, it's always been blocked in Japan. What are you talking about? Which again, Perfection is making the same exact case, and yeah, it's always been blocked in Japan, and I don't know what he what sources he's getting it from, because I got my sources from him. Again, I apologize for that too, because again, when seriously, I wasn't thinking logically, and I apologize for that. And really, that video is not my proudest moment, but I'm gonna keep it up because it's a reminder that yeah, I screw up from time to time. I'm not a perfect human being. I'm damn sure ain't a perfect human being. But I still keep going forward because shit happens. One person was really trying to say you don't know what licensing works and probably was expecting me to go, well, you're an asshole. Which I didn't. Because, yeah, I made a mistake. It was, it was not, it was not, is basically when I did it, it was against my better judgment. But, when you desire something to end that badly, you'll believe anything. And yeah, I fell prey to that. And I hope some of you actually read the description because I do say my retraction, meaning I retract the statement that I made in the video. I mean, again, guys, I'm not trying to fight with none of you because honestly, yeah, It's not really something I want to do. That's why you never see me talk about any of the kickback stuff, because everybody else is doing a better job, and I'll have my say way down the line, but not now, because I really just want to focus on my content. That's what I want to do. Focus on making the Big Three Box Network the best it can be. You know, that's what I'm really hoping to do right now. That's what's really that's what I'm trying to do. You know, even though some people do want me to talk about etiquette, and let me be honest with you guys, with everything I found out, I just don't know about etiquette anymore. Not enough to make a confident uh, a confident video about him anyway. It's one of those. It's just one of those things, guys. I don't have it in me right now. But listen. I have so many things I got planned for this summer for you guys. And trust me, every weekend I'm gonna be I'm gonna be going in. We're gonna be going to different places. So I'm trying to plan around that and still try to give you guys something entertaining. And the fact that I'm gonna be going on a bigger trip that's probably gonna take a little bit longer. A whole bunch of stuff, man. Which, again, it's really gonna be a long trip in July. Long trip back because because my family's gonna be getting an RV. So that's gonna be a long trip coming and going. So it's gonna be pretty long, but I'm gonna try and give you guys something. Heck, I'll vlog, and that's a dirty word for me. I will literally, actually, legitly vlog for you guys. Probably not in character though. Probably not in character. I mean, I could, but then again, that would be kind of awkward. I mean, I did it before, but maybe I can still do that. I don't know. But yeah, but don't worry. Before I before I do my now gonna be weekly disappearing acts this summer, I will make sure you guys have something to watch while I'm gone. Okay? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I've been working, I've been busy, I've been writing. I've been writing a lot. I've been thinking of various things for both HE's storylines, and stuff in the H verse too. Just stuff in the what I'm dubbing now the hyperverse, which is where G is. And okay, one thing I really want to talk about, and I've talked about this in the little nightly update, but it's really important that I actually explain this to you, to you in my vocally. My whole mission statement with All My Gaming Goddess is that I want you guys to like read my stuff, even though it's a harem show, and even though it has a OC of one of my other characters, a different version of one of my other characters, which is in turn kind of a self insert. But I want you to look at the characters, not only just you, but look at the other characters. And I want to get you guys interested in in uh, in Hyperdimension Neptunia. I want you guys to be like, well, Bugsy basically turned me on to this because his little series he got going on like Wattpad and freaking freaking fanfiction.net, um, what he has going is actually pretty interesting. Again, first episode a little rough around the edges, but like I'm gonna make I'm gonna make like little mid episodes, like stuff I can just put on for you guys and stuff like that. But my whole thing is to get you guys to actually want to play a Hyperdimension Neptunia game. Because I'm just trying to keep the character, I'm trying to keep Vert and Noir and everybody else faithful to how they are in the games, which is a hard thing to do with certain fanfic writers. Oh my god, guys! So I'm like researching more Roblox games to put on the channel, right? So my girlfriend, we're on Skype, so my girlfriend is looking at I Will Survive Part 2. And from what Annie told me, I was like, what? So Judy Hopps gets an abortion and then she becomes a lesbian. Okay. Okay. Again, my whole problem with I Will Survive, like my whole problem with Mario and the Music Box, you put these characters in like a situation where they just don't fit. With Mario and the Music Box, it's a horror it's a really intense horror setting. With I Will Survive, you give Judy you put Judy Hopps in a serious really serious position. And I'm just saying why these characters? You know, why do it in this universe where all we know with Mario like the creepy it's ever gotten with Mario is like Luigi's Mansion, and that's not by much. And yes, Zootopia has talked about racism and serious topics before, but I think abortion in the way it was handled, I think it could have been better with with like original characters, basically. I feel like that could have been better with actual original characters and not with these characters. And they act so out of character in this situation. I'm just like, okay, okay, you know, just it's one of those things, guys. I just go, hmm, that's a thing. I feel like I know this is the update, but it's also part of my editorial. It's it's important. It's honest to God important. If you are going to put these characters in situations like this, they have to you have to at least figure out and think how they would actually act. You know, with me, with me making Armageddon Guys, I have a lot of things to pull from. So many stuff to pull from to actually make things work. Like various characters, kind of showing that they're in love and stuff. I have a lot of things to pull from, and various things I can just infer from. With Zootopia, like there ain't no way you can actually get Nick and Judy to act normal in a situation like that. And the whole Nick saying, it's because of your immortal sin. I'm like, and then it just made me think, is there religion in Zootopia? Like, is there a God in Zootopia? And more importantly, is there a Jesus in Zootopia? Like, what animal would Jesus be in Zootopia? These are things that keep me up at night sometimes. I get all chin waggy. I get all freaking chin waggy on my beard. I just go, yes, yes. This is very interesting. You know, and I'm just saying that line just made me think about that. Like, like seriously, I just feel like I Will Survive should have been like original characters. Not not the Animals of Zootopia, even though I've seen another Zootopia, which is like a borderline sequel where a rabbit's the enemy and he hates homeless people. That made more sense. Okay, that made more sense than I Will Survive. I was like, okay, it's fucking awesome. But it's one of those things, guys. It's just one of those things. I just feel like you have to represent characters fairly. You know, it's kind of like how it's kind of like how if any of you still remember, I with one of my old friends, she has this series called Legends of the Multiverse, where she had Kagome act like a complete and utter like bitch, and I had problems with that on a number of levels because these characters, even though it's her story, she can do whatever she wants. These characters to me didn't act didn't act like themselves. It was like it's kind of like how it's kind of like how in the Homestuck Homestuck epilogues we have like Dirk trying to just push the story and navigate the story and stuff. It's the writer or the author, just opposing their will onto the characters. But you can say, well, Bugsy, aren't you doing that too with your characters? Nah, because I'm revealing to you that there's buildup, there's reason why the guys is all flock to G. I've made videos explaining that, you know. But like when you make a character that's not even really that bitchy, yeah. At first, Inuyasha and Kagome hated each other, but after a while, they they found that they loved each other. Heck, even Inuyasha lets go of Kikyo, and they just become a couple. But I'm an Inuyasha fan, so I saw that shit. I saw that shit all the way through. And trust me, there were times where I was even mad at Miyasa for leaving Kagome when she was like seriously in danger because he wanted to go chase after Kikyo. You know. But yeah, I'm getting off topic. But basically, you know, I mean, if you're going to make them not act in character, make an AU. So that way, it's an alternate universe. People can act as different as you want them to act, and they don't have to be connected to the original. The original. To me, it's yes. I'm making these characters. I'm making these characters to be. I'm making the guys as a powerful love story. But I think it's the one thing we haven't seen. We haven't seen the other CPUs actually in love with somebody. We get hints of it in various drama CDs, but we never get to see it. And that was the one thing that the VR events in freaking Mega Dimension kind of teased. Like, what if the guys has actually had feelings for you? Like, what if, like, the tagline to the VR version of Mega Dimensions was like, what do they think about you? And then I went deeper at the end of these VR events and just wondered what happens after this because it seems like some of the guys actually have feelings for you, the player character. I just feel like we haven't seen we've seen the CPUs deal with the fact that that they all killed each other for game industry via the conquest ending. We've seen them all become idols. Heck, we've seen them fight in a game that's kind of like Dynasty Warriors, and we've seen them in MMOs, in like a pseudo MMO game. But we have never seen these characters actually fall in love with somebody. That was my thought process behind the whole idea, the whole premise. And I chose a harem anime type deal because to me it's interesting, it's intriguing because I can go in so many different ways with it. I still got to keep it I still got to keep it like hyperdimension Neptunia at the end of the day, but the ways I can go about this, though, the sheer number of stuff I can do, the possibilities are endless, and that's what makes me so happy when I'm writing it. Because I'm like, what can I do? Okay, what can I do next? Oh, I should do this. I should do that. I'm like, I have voice memos where I'm literally just going, okay, you know? Because when I see a good idea, when I have a good idea, I usually write it down. But when I kept thinking about it and kept thinking about the VR events, that's what spawned this whole entire thing. Now, various admins of the Neptunia Amino, they really don't like the fact that I'm doing this because literally they're fans that are just like, no, man, you can't be doing this. This sounds like a good idea, but you can't be doing this. And don't even get me started with the people on Reddit. They're like, no, nah, boy, you doing you got an OC with all these characters. You got a harem show. Nah, you know. So not a lot of fans are really at my side on this. Like, I gotta be real. It's only just me and the one person that I kind of got to do the auditions for most of the characters because no one else wanted to show up to that, and I understand. But I don't know. I'm thinking of just you know, getting some people together and seeing what we can do. Because I'm just one writer and stuff like that. But other things though that are coming down the pipeline later, like very late is gonna be Professor What, because nowadays I really feel like we need a little bit of that imaginative. The thing about Professor What is I wrote him kind of like he's kind of like the best parts of he's kind of like the best parts of my favorite doctors rolled into one person. And it's one of those things where I'm just like, I hope you guys can't hear what's in the background right now. But basically, he's like the best parts of every doctor I love rolled into one character. And it's just what I'm gonna do with him is interesting because unlike the H-verse, which has kind of like various universes smushed together into one cohesive universe, we the professor goes out and explores and stuff like that. It's gonna be an interesting. It's gonna be an interesting take because all Bugsies, dimension hop, but no one has ever done it in style quite like the professor. And the professor, I remembered that I actually used to watch old Doctor Who episodes on Sci-Fi back when it was like at the beginning, and I didn't realize that until much later. I was like, when I looked at Tom Baker, I was like, oh my god, oh my god, stuff like that. So yeah. So one of the things I'm working on is also that Rama Forever Rivals is happening, not in the summer. I was hoping to get it done, but the first episode is still being rewritten because I kind of didn't like how the first episode went. Because I didn't introduce DB. He's just kind of there with Rama, and I just wanted to rewrite that because honestly, I love Rama one half, and I just felt like I was doing it a disservice. But you think, oh no, Bugsy, it's not gonna be wacky. Oh, it's gonna be wacky. It's gonna be zany and still kind of be that, still be Rama one half, just a little touch of what's gonna be different is gonna be a part of that. Just it's gonna be a part of that a little bit more. Hold up, let me see how long we've been going. But like I said, folks, I've been really, truly, honest to God, working hard um, on some of the stuff I want to, give you for this channel. And I want to just tell you that I'm not gonna give up. I saw a colleague of mine kind of just really, truly give up on YouTube, and it was sad because man really does work hard, but he just feels like it's better to just be on Twitch. I'm not mad at him for that. If he wants to be on Twitch, that's perfectly fine. But I feel like, but I'm not gonna give up on YouTube, even if everything, even if everything is telling me I shouldn't. I'm still gonna keep trying to make this channel the best it can be. I'm still gonna keep working. I'm still gonna keep trying to do the best I can because that's all I can do. Remember, never give never give up on your dreams, kids. You know, as matter as how hard and crazy it may be, and how impossible it may seem at times. You just gotta keep moving. You gotta just keep working. You gotta just keep working at your goal, and sooner or later, you'll get to it. Because my New Year's resolution this year was to really give my channel an overhaul. And sure, this is a little quick video with none of my quick little edits, but still, I've given the channel an overhaul, and I've also given it a little new icon and a new logo. Mostly because I went on emblematic and I kind of chose the best one. But basically, I enjoyed all of this. I'm enjoying just doing more stuff and being just editing a lot more. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't take editing as kind of a people take editing as kind of a, well, Bugsy, you're kind of just, it's editing isn't fun. It's not really that fun, especially with my mouse being as temperamental as it is. But I love being a YouTuber. I love being a guy who creates. I love entertaining you guys. I love making you laugh. I love when I'm doing dramatic shit. I love the fact that I've literally made some of you tear up. Because even when I'm writing some of those dramatic parts, I tear up. Like, I didn't even know I could write something as sad as some of these scenes that you're gonna see way later. Oh, and the one thing I was sad when I created it was, when I made the conquest mode ending with G in it. Oh, that was sad. And I made it part two, and that was just more depressing. I'm good at what I do, and I'm gonna keep on going because that's me. I'm not a quitter. I don't give up. Even if YouTube, even if YouTube wants to give up on all of us little creators, I'm not get, I'm not giving up on this dream. I'm gonna just keep on pushing, keep on going, and doing the best I can. Well, this is Bugsy. Bugsy No Name signing off, kids. I'll see you guys later. Also, support Hiro Hiei, and also, also support that voice guy on Twitch. That's the guy I was talking about. Support him on Twitch. Support him on Twitch, guys. Like, do that for me. Bugsy out. Oh yeah, and also peace.